Okay, in this video, I'm going to show some examples for topic discounting promissory note. Okay, now look at number 1 here. Hong Leong received a 150-day promissory note with a simple interest rate of 7.4%. Okay, as you read the question, extract the info into this timeline. Okay, so this one will help you in order to answer these questions. Okay, so 150-day promissory note means that the term of T here equal to 150. Simple interest rate are 0.074. Okay, on 15 February 2013, 45 days before maturity date, so maturity date must be here at the end of period. Okay, he discounted the note at a bank with a discount rate of 4.5%. Okay, so 15 February 2013 is discount date. So discount date must be somewhere around here before maturity date. So let's say I put here discount date, which is 15 February 2013, 45 days before maturity date. So maturity date here. Okay, so before means that discount period is 45 days. So here T equal to 45 days. Okay, so 45 is discount period. And discount rate just now is 4.5%. D equal to 0.045. The amount of discount received is 125. So let's say here I put D equal to 125. Okay, using banker's rule, find the date of note. So date of note is here. Okay. Here must be date of note and the respective value here is face value, which is value P. And then here at the end here must be maturity date and the respective value is value S. Okay, maturity value. So here value S. Okay, what else? Okay, value that we will receive on discounted date is proceeds. Okay, so remember, face value must be less than proceeds and proceeds must be less than maturity value. Okay, here term of note is 150 days. Okay, from beginning here until maturity date is 150 days. Discount period from discounted date until maturity date. Okay, so since we know that term of note is 150 days and discount period is 45 days, then number of days that we kept the note is 150 minus 45 days. How long we kept the note here will be 105 days. Okay, 150 minus 45, we get 105. Okay, A, how to find the date of note here? Okay, so we know that term of note is 150 days. Okay, now discounted date is given here. So what we can do, okay, now we need to work backward. Okay, so you calculate from 15 February and then backward is 105 days. So when is the note? Okay, so now work backward. So we start with February, so 2013, February, before February, January, and then here will be 2012. December, let's say I stop on November, okay? And we know that total must be 105 days, okay? is that number of wicket here, okay, because we calculate from here, 105 days. Okay, now we work backward here. So February, we have 15 days here. January, so use the exact time because bankers rule, January 31, December 31. So if we calculate here, how many days? 3, 6, 7, 77 days, right? Okay, we need another how many days here? 105 minus 77. So 105 minus 77 is 28 days. We need another 28 days. Okay, November, we have 30 days, right? So 30 days in November. Okay, now look at here. We work backward. So assume here is 30th November. So we come from here, okay? So from 30th November, you go backward, we need another 28 days. Okay, another 28 days. So when is the date? Okay, so November, we have 30 days here minus 28. Then you will get the date. Okay, so we'll be on 2nd November. So date of note is 2nd November 2012. So here we get 2nd November 2012. Okay, B, find the maturity value. So maturity value is value S. Okay, now which formula we need to use? Okay, look at the info that you have here. Okay, so in this question, we only have info about bank discount. Okay, so use formula bank discount. So B equal to maturity value. So maturity value is value S. So we have info about bank discount just now. So use formula bank discount. Okay, because formula bank discount, we have value S here. So D equal to SDT. So we know that D is 125. Then we want to find S. Bank discount rate just now is 0.045, 4.5%. And T must be discount period, okay? DT. So DT referring to discount, D referring to bank discount rate, and T here will be referring to discount period. So means that here, okay? So T in this case is 45 days. So don't choose the wrong value for value T. 45 divided by 360. So here 125. So if you calculate this part, you will get okay, so if you get this one, we call it standard form. Okay, this number is written in standard form. If you want to use fraction here also, no problem. Okay, so standard form here, if you want to get the actual value, you press Shift ENG twice. Okay, Shift ENG until you get multiply by 10 power of 0. Multiply by 10 power of 0 here, meaning to say that this is the actual value. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you want to write despite infraction, no problem, or using decimal point also, no problem. Okay, but be careful if it give you in standard form like this. So be careful here. So if you want to change it to its actual value, you press Shift ENG, again Shift ENG. Okay, then you get the actual value. Okay, power of 0 here referring to this one already in its actual value. So 0.005625. So S equal to 125 divided by 0.005625. 125 divided by answer. So 22,222 ringgit and 22 cents. Okay, so that is maturity value. So here S equal to 22,222 ringgit 22 cents. Okay, next question, face value. So face value is value P. So when you calculate P, remember it must be less than value S. Okay, so which formula we want to use? Again, look at what are the info that you have here. Okay, now second info, just now you already have maturity value S here. So we can use formula S equal to P1 plus RP. C face value or value P. So use formula S equal to P1 plus RT. Okay, substitute the value. So we want to find P here. 1 plus R just now is 7.4%. 0.074. Okay, T. So if RT, T here referring to term of note. Okay, so must be 150 days. It must be from date of note until maturity date. Okay, so be careful with value T. So here 150 divided by 360. So calculate that part. 'Okay, if you want to write in decimal point, you just round off to 4 decimal point, 1.0308. If you want to write your answer in fraction also, no problem. Okay, so if you write or if you take up to 4 decimal point, later on your answer will be slightly different with those who use fraction. Okay, no problem as long as the method is correct. So let's say here I use up to 4 decimal point. So it will be 1.0308. Okay, 1.0308. So P equal to 21558.23. 21558.23. Okay, so again, value P must be less than value S. Okay, 21558.23. Okay, if this part just now, okay, you use fraction. Okay, let's recalculate. I'll show you the difference. Okay, then this one divided by answer this one. Okay. Okay, you will get, okay, if you use here this part, if you use fraction just now, fraction means it will consider all decimal points. So you will get 21557. If you round off to 4 decimal point, you will get 21558.23. Okay, so no problem. Okay, that one due to decimal point here, rounding adjustment. Okay, so no problem. P here 2155.8.23. Okay, last question. The amount of proceeds received by Hong Leong proceeds. Okay, so we want to find proceeds. Okay, since in question B here we have value S and value D, so instead of you use formula proceeds equal to S multiplied by 1 minus dt. So the easiest one, we use formula proceed equal to S minus D. Okay, because we have value S and value D. So proceeds equal to S just now 22222.22. D is 125. So proceeds equal to RM 22,097 ringgit and 22 cents. Okay. Okay, now let's look at question 2. Okay, as you read the question, you extract the info given. Okay. Eileen received a promissory note date 12 February 2012. So date of note here 12 February 2012 with a simple interest rate of 7.5%. So interest rate are 0.075. The note will mature on 11 June. So the one will be maturity date 11 June 2012. After she kept the note for 75 days, okay, so here date of note, okay, kept until 75 days, let's say until here, okay, so here you keep it for 75 days. She sold the note to a bank at a discount rate of 6.4%, so means that here is discounted date, okay. I put here discounted date and rate of bank discount is 6.4% and received proceeds of 6,914 ringgit 24 cents. So proceed must be here. Okay, value that you receive on discounted date is value proceeds. Okay, find the term of the note. Term of the note means that from maturity date until, from date of note until maturity date here equivalent to how many days? Okay, so how to find this one? Okay, we calculate number of days from 12 February until 11 June. February, start on February, March, April, May, June. Okay, then find the total number of days. Okay, use exact time by banker's rule. Okay, now look at February. How many days more left in February? Okay, 2012 is leap year, right? Okay, let's recheck. 2012 divided by 4. Then you get whole number, right? So means that leap year. So leap year, February, we have 29 days. So here 29 days minus 12 equal to 17. March 31 days, April 30, May 31, and June until 11. Okay. Okay, total up this one we will get 120 days. So here T is 120 days. Okay. From date of note until maturity date is 120 days. Term of note. Term of note is 120 days. Okay, once we know that term of note is 120 days and how many days we kept the note here, which is 75 days, then we know that the discount period will be 120 minus 75 days. So 120 minus 75 is 45 days. So discount period 45 days. Okay, B, find the maturity value. Okay, again, which formula we want to use? Look at what are the info given. So if you look at here, we only have value or info about proceeds. Okay, so we can start with formula proceeds. So let's say I put here question B. Proceeds equal to S1 minus DT. So we want to find value S. Okay, given that proceeds is 6,914 ringgit 24 cents equal to S multiply 1 minus D. D just now is 6.4%. And T must be discount period. Okay, means that here 45 days. Okay, calculate this part, we will get 0.992. Okay, so S equivalent to 6914.24 divided by 0.992. So S equal to 96970. Okay, question C. The face value is value P here. Okay, so here we know that S equal to 6970. So what is value P here? So since we have value S and proceeds here, so in formula proceeds we don't have P in it, okay? But in formula S we have P in it. So we can use or start with formula S equal to P1 plus RP. C face value, which is value P. So use formula S equal to P1 plus RT. So S just now 6970. You want to find P. 1 plus R. R just now is 0.075. T just now 120 days, right? So divided by 360. Okay, calculate this part. 1.025. So P equal to 6970 divided by 1.025. So face value will be equal to 6,800 ringgit. Okay. Okay, next question D. Amount of interest received by Eileen. Okay, so since we have value P and value S, so P here is 6,800 ringgit. So how to find interest? S minus P, or if you use formula I equals to PRT also no problem. Okay, so since we have these two values S and P, so we can use I equal to S minus P. But okay, note that here we already, or Eileen already discounted the note, meaning to say that she is not paying 6,970, okay, because before maturity date she already discounted the note. Okay, now she only received proceeds, which is 6,914 ringgit 24 cents. Okay, so in this case value S you will replace it by value proceeds. Okay, again, why? Because Eileen already discounted the note before maturity date. Okay, if she does not discount the note, okay, she will pay this amount, right? But now she discounted the note, she will receive proceeds of 6,914 ringgit and 24 cents. So in calculation of interest here, make sure value S here is value proceeds. Okay, because this is the amount received by Eileen since she discounted the note. So be careful with this question. So question D, now interest equal to S minus P. But in this case, since the note already discounted, interest equal to proceeds minus P. Okay, so you borrow 6,800 and then you wait before maturity date. Okay, before maturity date, you decided to discount the note. Okay, so you will not paying this amount. Okay, you will receive amount of proceeds here. So that's why interest rate equal to proceeds minus P. So proceeds 6914.24 minus 6,800. So interest equal to RM 114.24. Okay, so be careful with this type of question. Okay, last question. The discount rate equivalent to given interest rate. Equivalent. Okay. So discount rate is value D. So question E, we want to find discount rate that is equivalent to simple interest rate. So this one is given by R divided by 1 plus RT. So R just now 0.075 divided by 1 plus 0.075. So T just now is 120. Okay. So if RT, make sure you are referring to term of note. Okay, if you calculate this one, you will get 0.731. Okay, so normally rate we express in percentage, multiply it by 100. So D, that is equivalent to simple interest rate, is 7.3%. Okay, so R is 7.5%, but bank discount rate D is 7.31%. These two different rates later on will give the same amount of face value, which is 6,800. Okay, so that is meant by discount rate that is equivalent to simple interest rates. Two different rates that will give the same amount of face value. Okay, look at number 3. Hisham received a 130-day promissory note with maturity date 12 July 2008 at 6.5% simple interest. Okay, so extract the info given. So 130 days is the term of note. Okay, so term of note must be from date of note until maturity date. Okay, and the rate of simple interest given is 0.065. Maturity date here 12 July 2008. 34 days before maturity date. So here is maturity date. 34 days before. So let's say I put here. So here 34 days before. Okay. 30 days before maturity date. Hisham discounted the note at a bank at 5.2% discount rate. So discount rate D here is 0.052 and receive bank discount of 42 ringgit 50 cents. So bank discount 42 ringgit 50 cents. Okay, since we know that term of note here is 130 days and discount period is 34 days, So we can find T here. Okay. 130 minus 34. 130 minus 34 is 96 days. So it means that Hisham kept the note for 96 days. Okay, find the date of the note. So when is the date here? Okay, how to find? This one also we need to work backward. Okay, so from 12 July we work backward for 130 days. So when is the date? So we start with July. So before July, June, May, April, March. Let's say I stop until March. So total must be 130 days. Okay, July we have 12 days because maturity date here is 12 July. June we have 30 days, use exact days. May 31, April 30 days. So this one how many days? 12 plus 30, 42 plus 31 plus 30. So this part already 103 days. So we want 130 days. So 130 minus 103 is another 27 days. So let's say March here. March how many days? 31, right? So 31st March here. So we start from here backward. So we need another 27 days in March. Okay, so minus 31 minus 27 will be equal to 4. So date of note is on 4th March 2008. Okay, so date of note here 4th March 2008. Okay, don't forget write your answer like this. Date of note 4th March 2008. Okay, question B, find the maturity value. Okay, look at again what are the info that you have here. So in this case, we only have info about bank discount. Okay, so start with formula bank discount. So B maturity value, which is value S. So start with formula bank discount. D equal to SDT. So given that D is how much just now? 42 ringgit 50 cents. So we want to find value S. D is 5.2% and discount period is 34 days. Okay, this part we will get okay, again similar to previous question. Okay, if you want to write in fraction, no problem. If you want to write in decimal point also, no problem. So again, if you get number like this one in standard form. Okay, you have multiply by 10 power of negative 3. So make sure don't write 4.9111. Okay, this is not the actual value. So you press shift ENG, press again shift ENG. Okay, so until you get multiply by 10 power of 0. Then this is the actual value. So 0.0049. Okay, let's say I take 4 decimal point. If you write in fraction also no problem. So if you use value in fraction just now, your answer will be more precise. Like this, if you round off to 4 decimal point also, no problem. But the answer will be slightly different. 42 ringgit 50 cents divided by 0.0049. So 8673.47. Okay, if you use fraction just now, multiply 34 divided by 360. So this one is this part, 42 ringgit 50 cents divided by answer. So here your answer will be 8653.85. Here if you round off to 4 decimal point, you will get 8673.47. Different answer but no problem. Okay, again no problem because here you used up to 4 decimal point. With this answer 8653.87, you consider all decimal points. Okay, means that you use fraction just now. Okay, so no problem. Okay. Question C, the proceeds. So how to find proceeds here? So proceeds equal to S minus D. Since we have value S and value D, then you can use that formula. Okay. So here just now S equal to how much we get S here? 8673.47. Question C, proceeds equal to S minus D. So proceeds equal to S 8673.47. Bank discount 42 ringgit 50 cents. So proceeds equal to 8673.47 minus 42 ringgit 50 cents. So 8630.97. Okay, 8630.97. Okay. Question D. Define the face value. So face value is value P. So which formula? So again, look at what are the info that you have. So now we have proceeds here. So here is value proceeds. Okay. Proceeds, in formula for proceeds, we don't have P in it. Okay, so now use formula S. S equal to P1 plus RT. Okay, if formula proceeds equal to S1 minus DT. Okay, so in this formula, there is no value, there is no P in it. Okay, so you cannot use formula proceeds here. So use formula S equal to P1 plus RT. So we know that S 8673.47 P equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R 0.065. Okay, T must be term of note. Okay, term of note here from date of note until maturity date. So T here is 130 days. Okay, calculate this part, we will get 1.0235. So if you run off to 4 decimal point, you will write 1.0235. So P equal to 8673.47 divided by 1.0235. So value P must be less than value S. So 8673.47 divided by 1.0235 is equivalent to 8474.32. So P here 8474.32. Okay, last question is the number of days the note was kept by Hisham before it was sold to the bank. Okay, so here discounted date where you sell the promissory note. The number of days that Hisham kept the note is within this time period. From date of note until discounted date. So just now we already calculate that T here, okay, the number of days the note being kept is 96 days. So how we get 96 days here? 130 minus discount period of 34 days. So last part here, you put this 130 days minus 34 days, which is 96 days. Okay, value T. Ninety-six days. Okay, now let's get number 4. A 216 days, 6% promissory note with face value of 6,000 was discounted 76 days before the maturity date at 4.5% discount rate. Okay, now extract the info. So 216 days is the term of note. Okay, so it must be from date of note here until maturity date. Okay, until the end here. So with rate of simple interest equal to 4.5% is discount rate. So R is 6%. Face value 6,000. So face value must be here 6,000. Was discounted 76 days before maturity date. So here is maturity date. Okay, 76 days before. So here T equal to 76 days. So it means that this is the discount period. So discount rate is 4.5%. If the date of the note was 4th June, date of note. So date of note will be here. Okay, 4th June 2010. Calculate the discount date. Okay, or find the discount date. So when is the discount date here? 76 days before. So when is the discount date? So how to find discount date here? Okay, since we know that term of note is 216 days and discount period here is 76 days. Then first we can find number of days the note is being kept. Okay, so 216 minus 76 is 140. So the number of days the note being kept is 140 days. So now how to find it here? So calculate number of days from 4th June until when is 140 days. So we start with June, July, August, September. Let's say I stop until September. So total must be 140 days. Okay, June, again use exact time because this one we need to apply banker's rule. So June we have 30 days. Okay, now date of note is 4th June, so minus 4. So in June we have another 26 days. July 31 days, August 31 days, September 30 days. So if we calculate this one, how many days? 26 plus 62 plus 30. So 118 days. We 40 days. So how many days more here? 140 minus 118 is another 22 days. Okay, so now we work forward. Okay, so forward next will be September, after September, October. So another 22 days. So from 1st October until 22nd October will be 22 days. Okay, so the date is 22nd October. So here the date 22nd October. Discount date. So don't forget to write your answer here. Discounted date is 22nd October 2010. Okay. Question B. Find the maturity date of the note. So maturity date here. So how to find maturity date? Since we already know that the discounted date is on 22nd October, and then you plus 76 days here, the discount period. So when is the date? Okay, B. So we start from October, yeah? October, November. Let's say I stop until December. So total must be 76 days. Discount period. Okay. We check 76 days. Okay. From 22nd October plus 76 days. So when is the date here? So October just now 22nd. So how many days left in October? October we have 31 days. Then the discounted date is on 22nd October. So minus 22 days here. So 31 minus 22 is 9 days. November we have 30 days. December 31. So this one if we total up already 70 days, right? So we want 76. So 70 will be here another 6 days. So now after December, January. So here will be another year, 2011. Okay. So 1st January until 6th January will be another 6 days. Okay. So the date will be on 6th January 2011. So maturity date is 6th January 2011. Okay. So here 2nd January, 6th January 2011. 6th January. Okay, next question. C. Maturity value of the note. So maturity value must be here, okay, at the end. Okay, what are the info that we have here? So here we have face value. So we can use formula S equal to P1 plus RT. So C equal to S equal to P1 plus RT. So we want to find maturity value. S equal to 6000 multiply 1 plus 0.06. T must be term of note, 216 days. So if we calculate this one, we will get 6216. So S6216. Okay, then next question, the amount of proceeds. So here proceeds, how much you will get once you discount the note. So here is value proceeds. Okay, since we have value S, okay, so we can use formula. Proceeds equal to S multiply 1 minus dt. Okay, so why you did not use formula proceeds equal to S minus D because we don't have info about amount of bank discount here. So use formula proceeds equal to S multiplied by 1 minus DT. Okay, substitute the value. Discount rate just now 4.5%. So again, be careful with T here. It must be discount term here. Okay, so 76 days. So if we calculate this one, proceeds, we will get RM 6156.95. So here, proceeds 6156.95. Okay, last question, amount of bank discount, which is value D. So this one we use formula. So we know that D equal to SDT, right? Okay. Or if you want to use this formula also, no problem. Proceeds equal to S minus D. So D will be equivalent to S minus proceeds. Okay. So since we have these two values, proceeds and S, so it is easier for us to use this formula. If you want to use this formula also, no problem. You still get the answer. Okay, let's say I use this one. So D equal to S minus P. S just now is 6216. P is, what is face value? Sorry, not P, proceeds. So proceeds 6156.95. The amount of bank discount will be RM 59 ringgit 5 cents. Okay. So if you use this formula also, no problem, okay? You still get the same answer. Okay, now let's look at last example. Rimba Bara is a rock band who plans to record their album and sells their DVD to their fans. On 19 March 2010, they decide to sign a promissory note with a recording company, Rock and Rolling Recording Studio, with a face value of 8,000 and 7% interest rate. Okay, let's check the info here. So face value 8,000 and simple interest rate is 7%. The note will mature on 16 August 2010. So here maturity date 16 August 2010. So just now date given is date of note. Okay, sign a promissory note on 19 March. So 19 March 2010. So this is date of note. However, on 7 July 2010, Rock and Rolling Recording Studio decides to sell their note to a bank with a bank discount 110 ringgit and 33 cents at 9% discount rate. Okay, so 7 July here will be the discounted date. So discounted date must be before maturity date. Let's say somewhere around here. So here 7 July 2010. And then amount of bank discount received is 110 ringgit 33 cents with bank discount rate of 9%. Okay. Who is payee of the note? So payee is the person or party who lend the money. Okay, so in this case, Rimba Bara borrow from Rock and Rolling Recording Studio. So payee will be the Rock and Rolling Recording Studio. So here payee Rock and Rolling Recording Studio. So payee person or party who lend the money. Okay, B, find the term of the note. Term of the note means that from 19 March until maturity date. So how many days? Okay, now let's calculate from 19 March until 16 August. How many days? March, April, May, June, July, August. So total equivalent to how many days? So August until 16, okay, because maturity date is on 16 August. So March we have 31 days. So date of note is 90th. So 31 minus 19, 12 days. So in March we have another 12 days. April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31. So if we total up, 12 plus 61 plus 30 plus 31 plus 16. So equivalent to 150 days. So term of note here, T is 150 days. Okay, from date of note until maturity date. This is B actually. Okay. Okay, question C. Find the maturity value. So maturity value is value S. Okay. So how to find value S? Okay, again look at what are the info that we have here. So we have bank discount amount and we also have face values. So in this case we can use formula S equal to P1 plus RT since we have value P here. Okay. C maturity value S equal to P1 plus RT. So S equal to P just now is 8,000. 8,000 right? Okay. Times 1 plus RT rate 7%. T discount term is 150 days divided by 360. Okay, so if we calculate this one, maturity value, we will get 8,233 ringgit and 33 cents. So here S is 8233.33. Okay, D. How much is the proceeds received by the Rock and Rolling Recording Studio? So proceeds you will receive on discounted date here on 7 July. So D proceeds. Okay, which formula? Since we have info about S and D, so we can use formula S minus D. If you want to use formula proceeds equal to S multiply 1 minus dt also, no problem. Okay, but in this case, T here, discount period from 7 July until 16 August. Okay, so you need to calculate number of days from 7 July until 16 August. So the easiest way is we calculate using formula proceeds equal to S minus D. So S 8233.33 minus 110.33. The amount received on 7 July is RM 8123. Okay, so here proceeds. So I put here proceeds 8123. Okay, last question. Find the interest rate that is equivalent to the discount rate. Okay, so here the keyword here is equivalence. Okay, what are the two different rates that will give the same amount of face value? So if find the interest rate is R that is equivalent to bank discount rate. So R equal to D divided by 1 minus DT. So D just now, how many percent discount rate? 9%, 0.09 divided by 1 minus dt, 0.09 multiplied by So again here, T here is discount period. So it means that from 7 July until 16 August. So here we need to calculate number of days between these two dates. So calculate discount period. Okay, from July and maturity date is August, right? So August just now maturity date is on 16 August. So July we have 31 days in July. So discounted date just now on 7 July. So 31 minus 7, we have another 24 days. Okay. So total up this one will be 20, 30, 40, 40 days. So discount period is 40 days. So here T is 40 days. So DT, so T here will be 40 days. So calculate this one, we will get 0.0909. Okay, convert to percentage. Normally rate we express in percentage, then multiply by 100. So it will be 9.09%. Okay. So using bank discount, which is 9%, and if we use simple interest rate with a rate of 9.09%, so these two different rates will give us the same amount of face value of 8,000 here. Okay, so that is meant by interest rate equivalent to discount rate. Okay, that's all for examples under topic discounting promissory note. So again, let's recall discounting promissory note. So in order to ease you and help you to understand and to answer the questions, my advice is once you read the question, you extract the info given to this timeline. Okay, so this timeline will help you to find the correct values that you need to use. Okay. And remember, discounting promissory note also, we still apply concept banker's rule. Okay, still use banker's rule. So again, what is banker's rule? Using ordinary simple interest and exact time. Okay, so banker's rule, remember OE. OE means that T divided by 360 and E using exact time.